Today we're going to look at where to find free, royalty-free video footage. Video is blowing up right now, especially online. But what do you do if you're not really sure how to create quality video yourself, or if you don't even really have the equipment necessary to do it? The good news is there are a lot of stock videography websites out there where you can find quality footage. But the bad news is a lot of these sites are pretty expensive. So today I'm going to talk about 7 free sources for royalty-free video. Now these sites offer footage under the Creative Commons Zero license, also known as public domain, or a similar license that offers the same freedom. What this means is you can use the footage however you want, both in personal and commercial projects, so projects you actually get paid for. And you don't have to pay any kind of registration fee, you don't have to pay license fees, you don't have to pay royalties. It's basically completely free. And you don't have to include attribution unless you want to. Let's get started with number 1, which is Pexels. Pexels is a video aggregator, meaning they go to other video sites, including some that I'm going to talk about today, and they pull videos and put them all in one place. So this is a really handy option if you're short on time, or if you just kind of want to get a quick lay of the land without having to go to a bunch of different sites. You can browse Pexels using categories, so that's also a time saver. Number 2 is Pixabay. Pixabay is a stock photo, illustration, video, etc. site. There's a lot of stuff there, making it a really a go-to resource for me personally. It's really easy to use. There's a big search bar, there's categories, you can see the different users who submit video. So this could be handy if you use somebody's video and you really like their style and you want to work with them in the future. You could reach out to them about future projects. Number 3 is Distill. Distill curates 10 new videos every 10 days. Basically what this means is people are submitting video content to Distill, and then the team over at Distill is looking at it, finding the best, sifting through it, and then pushing that out every 10 days. So it's a really unique and nice service, especially if you have a project that's pretty demanding in terms of needing fresh content every week or something like that. Number 4 is Vidivo. Now Vidivo kind of takes the cake in terms of sheer volume of video footage. They offer, I think the last time I looked, it was somewhere between 3,500 and 4,000 videos, which is kind of crazy. And they also offer motion graphics or animations, which is pretty handy. A lot of the other services on this list don't do that. You can search Vidivo's inventory with a big nice search bar. They also have categories and tags, so it's really easy to use as well, but there are a couple of caveats. Number 1, you have to create an account. This is free and painless, but it's necessary. And number 2, you have to kind of be careful because some of the videos use Vidivo's standard license, which is a lot like Creative Commons Zero. You don't have to pay anything, you don't have to credit anybody, but some of them are Creative Commons 3. And what that means is you can still use it however you want, make money off of it, etc. But you have to credit the original creator of the footage. So just keep that in mind if you use Vidivo. Number 5 is Cover. Cover was originally created for web designers who wanted to use videos as their website background or header. So this means a lot of the video is blurred, because if you think about it, text is a lot easier to read over a blurred background. But there's still a lot of great footage. And something unique about Cover is they create new, or they share new video every 7 days, kind of like Distill with every 10 days. Next up is Life of Vids. Life of Vids is probably the more cumbersome option on this list because there's no search functionality, there are no tags or categories, so you kind of have to just dig through everything to find what you need. That said, there's a lot of unique quality content on there, a lot of good video footage, so that's why it still makes the list, and of course because it's free. The final option on this list is Pond5. If you're familiar with stock websites really at all, you've probably heard of Pond5 and you're probably thinking Pond5 isn't free. And that's true for the most part, but they do have a public domain library. Now public domain stuff, when it's video or photo or music, whatever, typically it's public domain because it's so old that the license, the copyright has literally expired. Thinking about that, you might start to kind of envision what the Pond5 public domain library looks like. It's like black and white video. There's some stuff of like a lunar landing, which personally I thought was kind of cool. It's kind of a little different. So you may not find exactly what you need, but if you're just looking for something a little strange or just something that you can use without any risk whatsoever, then it's a good resource to check out. Hey, thanks for sticking in there till the end. I hope you enjoyed this video and found it useful. If you did, please take a second to give me a thumbs up, subscribe, leave a comment, etc. Otherwise, I'll see you next time. Signing off, this is Logan from musicformakers.com, your source for free, royalty-free music. See ya.